I'd like to welcome you to BeMoreNews.com, the news before the news, where we uncover the truth. Lance Lucas, we just finished the show here on WOLB. How are you?
I think it's the best show you've done all year, even though it's only February.
We did?
Yes, because there's no I in team. No, you were wonderful, Donnie. The guests were great, and it was a high energy show, and I think it has a lot of promise to tell what 2011 is going to be like.
This is the first time in the history of BeMoreNews.com
Yes.
that we have Lance on camera with no dreadlocks. Lance got a haircut. This is breaking news. This is breaking news. This is breaking news. Mr. CEO, you impressed me with that one. Sarita.
Yes.
How you doing, love?
I'm good, thank you.
Good. What's going on in your world?
Nothing much. Still just, doing everything. Super Bowl, that's still big. That's only 2 days ago. So, and now we're just trying to move forward and see what we're going to do with the CBA.
Where do you see yourself in a year, 2 years from now with NFLchick.com?
Hopefully, it'll expand. Hopefully, the brand will be bigger. Maybe I can, move to some TV. I don't
You've
know
done some TV.
Yeah, but on a more consistent basis. So I'm hoping that it'll lead to more exposure. So a lot of females out here that like football and they know more than colors and men.
You know more than me, lady. I ain't got no problem telling you.
So it's just good. It's a good demographic, and we do exist. So I'm just trying to reach out to those that just embrace me.
Okay. How you doing?
Good, yes sir.
What's
Doing
your
well,
name?
good. Martin Richardson from the Verde Group.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you very much for inviting me out. Wonderful show. Liked it. Even a little controversy made it even more interesting. So excited to be a part of it.
What do you do?
We are green builders. We you mentioned vacant houses. You mentioned The Wire. Our project started where The Wire's filmed on Bond Street in East Baltimore in the Oliver community. What we do is we buy up vacants and we rebuild communities. We hire locally and we keep our price points accessible to regular buyers. So at the end of the day, the people that are moving back into our neighborhoods, it's not gentrification, let's put it that way.
How can people get in touch with you?
You can reach me directly at 443-622-0280 or at the website.
Nobody called that. Nobody.
Well, last time you told me it took too long. 443-622-0280 or our website, which is www.theverde-group.com. Verde means green.
Is he stunting over here, Lance?
Oh,
he come in the door stunting.
Stunt City.
Stunt City. No.
Brother Glover.
Oh, snap. Mr. Political.
There you go.
All right. Tell us, first of all, who was the guy that was on the show?
Wendell Potter. Wendell Potter is a former executive of United Healthcare. He is basically blowing the lid off what's really the problem with our healthcare system. The money's being spent by basically upholding these lifestyles of these very wealthy people. You have over 100 people that work at United Healthcare that make more than $1 million. Again, I mentioned on the show $5,000 per hour just to fuel the jet plane of a corporate jet for one executive. That's imagine what all the other executives are doing.
All right, what's this mayoral race looking like here in February 2011? Goes down in 7 months? Who wins right now? If the election were today, who would win?
Obviously, you got to give it to Rollins Wake.
Okay.
You got to give it to Rollins Wake. But
Okay.
but again, hey, the most transcending political Supreme Court case that People versus City United, that basically allow corporations to put money in from everywhere. In any election that's close anybody could get branded very ugly quickly.
Okay.
So let's follow the money.
All right, I got one question for everybody in here. Tell me one thing. I ask this to my daughter every day when she comes home from school. What did you learn? Tell me one thing you learned today. Come on, Sarita.
I learned a lot, actually. I learned, about the Grand Prix and the issues that come along with it. I love the debate today. It gave us both sides. And it was enlightening. I'm not a big Grand Prix fan, but just to hear them talk about the good that it can bring to the city and the economic boost, I was informed.
Okay. Lance Lucas, one thing you learned today.
I learned that in all cases, my people will be my people. Take it wherever you want.
I learned that about the Grand Prix. I want to echo what the young lady said in that, and I agree with this idea that we got to make sure we get it right, but we got to have something to work off of. So I'm here. I'm for the Grand Prix.
I'm gonna piggyback on what my man Lance said. Hey, yo, Donnie brings the heat. Donnie show brings the heat.
Jamal, thank you for coming out, man. Keep watching BeMoreNews.com, the news before the news. You're loquacious, too. Where we uncover the truth.